Hey you guys, it's me, Chef Mel, and I'm back at it again with another video. Yeah, I don't have my chef cut on today. Alright, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about herbs and spices. So the first one is going to be about herbs. So different types of herbs is mostly used like for chemicals, and yes, it can be used like for cooking, or if you sick, you can use it inside of a soup or tea. So such as you have your turmeric, you have your sage, you have your ginger, you have your rosemary, you have your ashwagandha. Most of those herbs that I just named, most of those are you can be used like for vomiting. You can use those for like if you have a fever. Most people use ashwagandha herb in China or India, depends on what it is, or they use it inside for pregnant women. It's good for pregnant women. It's good for children that are ill. Just like for ginger, such as if you have a high fever, drink ginger tea, or you can eat ginger that is real raw. Like let's just say spices. All right, so you have cinnamon is a spice. It's considered as a spice. Then you have your smoked paprika. Then you have your cayenne pepper, your chili, then your hot peppers. You have all of that considered as a spice. Most of those are used for sickness. Most of those are used like in for side of food. So if you're doing something, let's just say like a cake, or if you're doing something like a brownie or something like that, most people use cinnamon because of the spice and it has like a good flavor to it. Or if you want to have something like, let's just say, soup. If you're doing something like a soup, for me, my three main ingredients I like to use is ginger, sage, and garlic. Or sometimes I like to use cayenne pepper or smoked paprika to add like that other flavor to it. But yeah, those for me, I know those are good. Like if you're sick and if you want to have like if you want to get over a fever, those are the good common things you can use. So you have your Boswellia herb. It's an Indian herb. Again, it's used for sickness. It's used for vomiting. Um, I'm going to read my notes. Da, 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 da. So I said basil. Basil, when you're cooking a pizza or a pasta, basil is one of the most common things people use because it has like that flavor and it brings more and it brings the other flavors out. That's why most people like to use basil inside of a pizza or they like to use it inside of a pasta or a sauce, depends on. Dun 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 dun. Then you have your bay leaves. Your bay leaf, you use that inside of a tea. You can make bay leaf tea. You can make ginger tea with it. You can make, let's just say, a tea with sage and add your ginger. And you can add, let's just say, again, your turmeric and all of that inside of it. Because once you add that all in it, and then when you boil it, then you add your water. Then yeah, you can add like you can add like your sugar or your honey, whatever. Depends on you. But for me, I know I just do it straight. If you're sick, those are the most common things you can use. Um, Cilantro, you have your cilantro. You have a lot of herbs that you can use. There's a lot of herbs that's out there that you can use when you're cooking for the first time. But the three most common things, if you want to start cooking, and if you want the three herbs you should start using is bay leaf, basil, and cilantro. Those are the most three common things that you can start testing out and see how you like it. Now, if not for spices, you can start if you're baking for the first time, you can start using cinnamon. If you're just cooking regular, again you can use smoked paprika. You can use chili pepper, cayenne pepper, hot peppers. You have so much a range of a spice that you can start using when you're cooking for the first time. Use those herbs for the first time and see how it is. And then once you're done, you could like start venturing out to your other stuff. And then, cause for me, I know those herbs gonna bring it so much flavor. Cause once you add those flavors inside, it's gonna bring your food out more. Okay. Then you have your celery herb. You have herbs that deals like with celery root. You have all of those. I can go into depth with those, but I know this is more like the first time. I'm only talking for first time beginner cook. So once I start getting like a bigger audience inside of my courses in my YouTube channel, then I'm gonna add, then I'm gonna start venture out more. I'm gonna talk about so much herbs because there's so much herbs and spices that's out there that you can start using for the first time. But I just wanted to give like the most three common things that, or a little bit about what I use when I'm cooking for the first time. Well, I already cooked, so there's no point for me using this for the first time. But okay, whatever. Then I'm just wanted to talk about those. So once you guys done using those herbs, and once you guys doing all of that, then I get a bigger audience. I'm gonna talk about it a little bit more. All right, so that was a little about herbs and spices I wanted to talk about. So make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe down below. Make sure you hit the notification bell. Also, make sure you follow my Instagram account. It's gonna be Chef ML, Chef_M_L. So yeah. All right. Again, so I hope you guys learned a lot. So thank you, and you guys have a great day. Peace.